All right, welcome back. Your time is 8:13 on this Thursday morning. And, you know, have you ever heard about how maybe your cell phone reception or airplanes can be affected by magnetic fields from space? You're like, what is that about? Well, today's Behind the Science, the sun, space weather, and the impact on Earth. This is actually a real thing. First off, the sun. Pretty basic. What is the sun? It's the star at the center of the solar system. It's a sphere of hot plasma, the most important source of energy for life on Earth. That's a given. But did you know the sun is active? It's a very active sphere, and the sun has a lot of solar activity, and when there's changes in it, it causes effects in space. Some examples of solar activity are solar flares. These are intense bursts of energy from the release of magnetic energy with sunspots. So there's a little sciencey. High-speed solar wind. This is a stream charged particle from the upper atmosphere of the sun. The sun actually has multiple atmospheres in it. So these all can affect space weather. So we're going to talk about that. So solar flares and extra blasts of energy can cause issues here on planet Earth. And when that happens, we call this type of weather space weather, as it comes to Earth through space from the sun. So that's just kind of it boiled down. So how does it impact Earth? That's when you start seeing the impacts of Earth. It interrupts radio signals. It damages your satellites. Ships at sea may have navigation equipment interrupted. Earth's electrical systems can be knocked out too. And a major example of this, of space weather impacting Earth, was actually an event. It was called the Carrington event. And what was it? This was a geomagnetic solar storm during 1859. This was actually in the 1800s, and the sun's activity actually caused some issues here on planet Earth. So basically, here's how we're going to sum it up. A huge release of plasma and magnetic field from the sun entered Earth's magnetic field, causing disruption. So auroras were seen around the world, telegraph systems failed, even giving some operators electric shock. The Carrington event, if that happened today, GPS, cell phones, power grids, they would have been lost. Aircraft would have been grounded due to loss of satellites. So it was a huge deal. Now, can we prevent events like this today? No, but we do have satellites to monitor it. The POSE satellite keeps an eye on Earth's climate, and it also monitors energy entering Earth's atmosphere. So events like that storm are rare, yet they're possible, and there's no way to know when the next one will happen. So unfortunately, we just have to wait. That was today's Behind the Science. It was the sun, space weather, how that impacts Earth. And you know, our weather today is going to feel quite fall-like. We're going to break that down and have your 7-day forecast. That's coming up next.